Alright guys, we have another LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review starting right now. Alright guys, so we have the Wookie Gunship. So, for anybody who watches my channel, I have a big series called Building Kashyyyk. So this is a very exciting set to me. The fact that we actually get Wookiees and not Chewbacca's and the Chiefs. We actually just get regular Wookiees. That is a huge, awesome thing personally to me. And anybody who's been watching my Building Kashyyyk LEGO series would know that. And if you haven't, go check it out. It's a really cool thing I'm working on. It's a giant mock of Kashyyyk, the Wookiee homeworld made out of LEGO, and it's huge. So definitely check that out. Alright guys, so we have the Wookie Gunship. It's number 75084, ages 8 to 14. Again, nobody cares about that. 570 pieces, and this set retails for $70. So that is the big thing about this set, is that $70 price point. This should have been $59.99, not $69.99. So this is a bit of an overpriced set, and I know for a fact it isn't a big set, so it's kind of sucky. Even though, you know, this is a really cool set, the fact you get all these new Wookiees, that is a big draw for me personally. But I think that's gonna hurt LEGO later with the fact that this is $70, and it's not like there's key figures that are throughout Star Wars Rebels. This is based off Star Wars Rebels, by the way. It was actually in the first 2 episodes, like 1 hour series premiere. They had this ship in that, and it's gone now, and we haven't seen it since, and I don't think it will be coming back for a while. So for the vehicle and Wookiees that only appear in like 1 episode of Star Wars Rebels, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how well this set sells, but I think that's going to be a big drawback, is that price. But before I make any final decisions, let's go ahead and build this set, guys, because I'm excited. I am very excited to see this set, because it's, you know, I'm building a LEGO Kashyyyk mock, and it's really key that I have a vehicle like this that is from Kashyyyk and that has the Wookiees. So I'm excited about this set, and I'm really quite pumped, actually. So without you guys, I'm going to stop talking and start building. Alright guys, so taking a look at the Wookie Gunship, off the bat you'll see it's not that big of a set for $70. Compared to the DP, it's kind of small, but I guess that's how it is, sort of. But anyhow, the gunship looks nice. A lot of stickers to it though. The wings can go down like that if you want it to, but yeah. Now you'll notice we got 3, well, technically only 2 new Wookiee figures, and there's something really cool about them. We'll check them out in just a second. And then you get Kanan. Nothing new about him though, so it kind of sucks. All right, well, we'll go ahead and dive right into the figures. So get rid of the set. Use our little stand here, and check out our figures. Well, alright, so first of all, you'll notice that the Wookiee has some really nice looking leg prints there. Right here, you'll see that he has really good looking printing. But the cool, awesome thing about this is if we turn to the side, you will notice immediately that, yes, that is side arm Lego printing. We don't see that a lot at all, so that's really cool actually. Taking his body part off, that's what that looks like. You'll see that it's just blank, and there is no arm printing on this side. It's only on one side of it, so that kind of sucks, but sometimes that's just the deal. Now we get two of them. They're exactly the same. Now the next Wookiee we get, he's like the captain. I believe he has a name. I don't know it off the bat. I don't have the box near me either. But here he is. He's got that dark brown color on him, so that's very nice as well. Go ahead and turn him around, and then you'll notice more sidearm printing right there. Really quite nice. It's like the silver color on there. Really like it. Looks nice. So that's very cool. And again, that's only on one side of the arm. There's no printing on the back of his piece, Wookiee actual head piece or whatever you want to call that. But yeah, he gets a crossbow and a gun, and then taking thing off, he's just blank torso. Some printing on the legs there. And I'm going to turn around. So yeah. Alright, well that's our like Wookiee captain. I believe he has a name, but I'm not sure. And then lastly we have Kanan, who is the exact same figure we got in the Rebels Ghost Ship. You know, he's got his printing right here, the olive green torso, dark green arm, blaster, lightsaber. I'm going to take both off. He's got double-sided printing on his head, and he has back torso printing. So yeah, and then he's got that funny little hair piece with the little ponytail that I think is kind of cute. And then his actual skin color is dark. Is a dark flesh color. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that's all the figures, guys. Again, you know, that's the thing about this set is the figures are decent and they're really cool, and the Wookiees are brand new. However, you know, they're not that important figures. Like, there's not a big drive behind them because we only saw them for one episode in Star Wars Rebels. Technically 2, I guess. But yeah, so it's kind of disappointing seeing that. Now, on to the actual set. The cockpits, both of them can open. You just lift the gun turret up. And inside the cockpit, this one in particular, you have a sticker control panel right there. And then for this cockpit, I don't know if I can really show it to you. It's just a printed tile. It's the classic like printed tile. I don't think you can see it right there. It's like reflecting. So yeah, now we'll go ahead and put our two Wookiees, our regular basic Wookiees, I guess, in here. And both Wookiees, or any of the figures, fit. So there's not actually a seat in there for them. Alright, well, good enough. So they're in there. And then the turrets go down. You have two front turrets here and here. They move from here to there. You have this little like almost tow hitch thing in the front. I think it's kind of funny. Then you got another turret right here. The wings move up and down like that. So you can put them in like this, like, I don't know, interesting mode like that. If you're gonna put them all the way up, or put them in the middle, or put them all the way down, then you can do that. Around the back, this is what that looks like. We can take this down like that, and what will come out is a little Wookiee turret that looks like this. And we can take Kanan and put that on him if we want to. And the turret moves all around. It's very maneuverable. And you can move it around like that. So, yeah. And then it just slides back in like that. Just put it back in, put it up, and that is it to that. Now if we put the wings all the way up again, go over to the side, and you'll see here, they're both doors and on the front open up like that, and there's this little box right here. What's in this little crate slash box is more studs for the like flick missile turret thing, I guess is what they're calling it. I don't know. And then this area again is where that turret is. So, yep. Putting the wings down, we'll go out. This is the same like thing on the battle packs, and the way that works is you just take these right here and you just turn them so like that, and now there's little studs everywhere, but whatever. And the same one does the same thing, so you can do both at the same time, and then you have another, I think you have a 12 more in that crate, so you can fully load both again. And then if you lose those, then you're kind of screwed. But yeah, that's it to the Wookie Gunship, guys. Now, all of this details you're seeing, right here and here and here and here, all stickers. Yeah, there isn't that the only printed pieces on the set actually are on the Wookiees. You know, that arm printing, I guess, took all the money for printing on the actual pieces, so these are all stickers. Again, you get a big sticker sheet with this. Now there's some nice details up here, and that's also, you got some landing gear, but they just move like that. You really can only function with these so much. And then that's what that looks like underneath. It's not that big of a set, so yeah. Well guys, that is the Wookie Gunship. That's the in-depth look. Not that big of a set, not that great of a set. So definitely stick around and see what I have to say about the final thoughts of this set. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so the Wookie Gunship, we have it built, figures, we took the in-depth look. Okay, so this is not a set for everybody. Because there really isn't a big drive for this set. Obviously for me there's a bigger drive. I'm gonna like this set a lot more because I'm obviously building a giant Kashyyyk mock, and it's key that I have Kashyyyk vehicles like this in it, so I very much appreciate this set. But taking a step back, let's say I didn't build a giant Kashyyyk mock and I just like Lego Star Wars, the set itself is pretty poor. There's nothing too nothing too great about this set. The actual gunship is a really cool looking set. It's very well built, but it's not $70 worthy. I wouldn't, if I wasn't building Kashyyyk, I would not pay $70 for this. This is honestly, this is a $50 set to me. I don't even think it should be $60, just because of the size. Like if we get the ATDP over here, I would very much just buy that over this if I wasn't building a Kashyyyk mock. And the figures, the three figures are awesome. These three Wookiees, they're all brand new Wookiees. The fact that they have side arm printing is something we never see. We never see arm printing, and a lot of you guys know that I make custom Lego figures and I do arm printing on that, so it's a very cool aspect, and I look at those details very closely and I appreciate that. And the fact that this guy has his own side print on as well, I like that. It's really, really cool. The Wookiees themselves look great. I love the designs. The Wookiees are awesome, but I don't think a kid's gonna buy this set because he wants some cool Wookiees, because we've already gotten Chewbacca in a $40 Droid Gunship set, and he doesn't even come in this. So, you know, and these characters, Kanan isn't really, you know, you can get him in the Ghost. He isn't really a big driven character unless you just absolutely love Star Wars Rebels. Then yes, you'll enjoy the set. But again, this is not. We've only seen this set for a little bit and only one episode of Star Wars Rebels. I don't see a big drive. I think this set would have been a worthy set if it was like $55 or $60. Honestly, I really think it should be a $50 set, but I think $60 would have been much better, but $70, that's pretty ridiculous. Now, to be fair, there is some new mold pieces, there is some new parts to this set, but nothing giant, no giant molded pieces for it to really be that price. On top of that, all of these designs you're seeing is all stickers. I have it right here. There is a giant sticker sheet that comes with this, and the only cool printed stuff is really the minifigures with that side arm printing, but I don't think that even is worthy of, you know, hiking the price up to that point. So I don't understand why this set is $70. I think Lego was like, the marketing team was like, look, you got to make a $70 set, do what you can. They're like, oh, we can do this Droid Gunship. Okay, try to make, you know, 650 pieces out of it. Oh, we only could do 570. Oh, well, okay. Sorry, we'll just market at 70 anyways. I don't know, maybe something like that. But the Gunship this is a great set, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to appeal to all of the Lego Star Wars fans. And on top of that, it's overpriced. And that's kind of the sad thing, is I like it. I absolutely love this set because, you know, I'm building a Kashyyyk mock. But if taking that aspect out, it really isn't that great of a set because of that price, because of the pieces you get. There's not, I mean, yes, you get 3 cool figures, but they're not super cool. Like, you gotta have them. There's not like a big drive behind them. And I think that's where Lego went wrong. But yeah, you know, that's just, sadly, this set is kind of a poor set in those ways. Now, I still think it's a strong set. This is a great build. I love the ship. It's cool looking. It has cool features. Has great minifigures. Bad price. The figures aren't valued, or the figure just doesn't have that drive for you to spend that extra $20 or $15. So my recommendation, wait till this set goes at least $10 down in price on like Amazon, or maybe your Target will have a clearance sale in the next couple months. But wait till the set goes down in price. If you're not building a Kashyyyk mock like I am, please wait before buying the set if you are interested in it. So for the rating, guys, I'm gonna give it great. Not awesome, not super awesome, just great right here. Because, you know, it's a great set, great figures, poor pricing, and the figures, as great as they are, don't have a big drive behind them. They're not that important of characters. You know, and that's where I think Lego really went wrong. Now, again, I really like how this, you know, ship works, and it has its cool features and such, and it looks like a gunship, and you know, the fact that like stuff opens and all that, that's cool. But again, it's not that big of a set. And again, Lego likes to really compress a lot of pieces into the set, but I don't know, it kind of sucks. You know, it's disappointing when you see a set like this and I have to put it down for pricing reasons, but I guess that's just how it is. You know, stickers, the figures don't have a giant, even though they're new figures, there's not a giant hype behind them, and then the overpricingness of this set. So guys, again, my recommendation, wait till the set goes down in price before buying. If you are interested, if you're not interested, you're not gonna sweat a tear off not getting this set. I would recommend going for another 2015 winter set, maybe like the ATDP is my favorite probably. If you're going for a Star Wars Rebels set, definitely get the Inquisitor ship, but I don't know, this is a set you could probably skip out on if you're not that interested in it, because it's not like a giant drive or anything. Alright, well, that's going to be it, guys. Again, I wish that was 650 pieces or 670 pieces, then I would have maybe given a better rating for this set, but sadly it had to come to that. box is really big. Oh yes, it came with 2 instruction booklets. I don't know if you could probably already tell that, but yeah, there's 2 instruction booklets. Kind of only needed 1, but they probably split up in 2 to make it feel like a bigger set. Took about an hour to build. And that's it, guys. So definitely check out my other 2015 set reviews. I'm going to be reviewing all of the LEGO Star Wars 2015 sets, including the Ultimate Collector's Slave 1. So definitely stay tuned to my channel and check that out, guys. Alright, thank you guys for watching this review on the Wookie Gunship. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and bye-bye.